To start with, about the middle of September, I purchased this mother starter for vinegar from a brewing supply company in St. Louis. It came in this jar. It looked just like red wine. You couldn't tell there was anything in it. But as you'll see in a minute, after I'm done giving it its feeding, you'll see the results of letting it sit for about a month and a half. Okay, we've reached the point where we want to feed the mother. Very spooky and Halloween-like, don't you think? I want to use a low or no sulfate wine like this one right here. I picked this up at Mama Jean's. It's Fay wine. It's a red wine since we're making red wine vinegar. Alright, so we're going to uncork the wine and we're going to feed the mother. Now this is something I started. It's my makeshift vinegar making container. I bought this at Walmart. I dated it September 16th is when I started this, and there's been some evaporation. So you can kind of see where the original line was. It's gotten about halfway down, so I need to give this more basically alcohol for the making of the acetic acid. So I'll take the cheesecloth off and you can see the kind of residue, that milky looking residue on there. That indeed is the vinegar mother. Alright, so I tried some here. Get a little bit on the spoon, tasting it. It's vinegar, red wine vinegar. Very weak though. Now when I made this, I diluted it with the wine last time. I think I gave it equal parts of water and wine. I believe this time now when I feed the mother, I'm just going to use all wine. Now again, the vinegar mother sank. And when it sinks, it means it's done doing what it's going to do. It doesn't have any more fuel, basically. It doesn't have any more raw materials to work with. There it is. It rose to the top. See it? The vinegar mother that I showed you earlier, it's got a little air bubble underneath it. As I continue to do my part to make sure that no one ever uses vinegar again. And again, I need to stress that this is the way it's made. Maybe not as homemade looking as what I'm doing, but vinegar is made by this process, just on a larger scale and with larger vats. But there are some vinegar mothers that have been alive for years and years, even decades. Okay, here's a closer look. Get my little tongs here. Look at that, down to the bottom. See it? That means it's out of alcohol, essentially. So that's why I'm giving it more fuel to make more vinegar. So this is pretty much pure red wine vinegar in here right now.